Hello, my name is Devin Della Garza. My assignment was on Chapter 3, and Chapter 3 is about attitudes and the definition and structure about attitudes. Specifically in Chapter 3 with attitudes, I'm going to talk about the theory that attitudes are learned. Just as the theory implies, people are not born with attitudes. Instead, they acquire attitudes throughout socialization within their lifetime, most importantly, throughout their adolescence and childhood. So, with this theory, I had a similar experience with my son. A few months ago, I asked him what he wanted to be for Halloween just to get a conversation going with him, and he said he wanted to be a zombie. So, as a mom, I reiterate things a lot of times, and so when Logan asks me something, sometimes I'll say, "Well, I already told you," or "Didn't I tell you before?" Yada yada yada. So a couple of weeks ago, I asked him again what he wanted to be for Halloween, and I wanted to make sure he still wanted to be a zombie so I can get makeup ready and look at makeup tutorials and things like that so he could have a really good costume fixed up. So I go to ask him and I say, "Logan, what do you want to be for Halloween?" And he said, "Devin, I already told you. I want to be a zombie." And when he told me that, and the way he said it to me with the same kind of attitude and words, I was just kind of shocked. Not because it was rude, but because he had learned that from me. And he had never said anything like that or acted in any way like that before I came, or, before I had started telling him things like that. And me and my fiance really got a kick out of it, and we're like laughing because it was just so hilarious how he learned that and how he learns things from us. So from the experience, I made a couple inferences. One, that this theory is indeed true, and it is very important to be mindful of your attitude, especially around children. And secondly, that the theory applies to other places other than children. It applies to the workplace and many other events and atmospheres and places. So, to transfer my inferences to real life situations, this theory can be used in reference to, like I've said before, dealing with children. A lot of kids grow up and they're raised to be prejudiced or racist, and it's important to keep things like that in mind so we don't spell that onto our children or the future children, so that maybe things like that won't be such a big problem in the future like it is currently now in our time. In conclusion, from my experiences, it is key to know that your attitude makes a huge impact on others, regardless if it's family, coworkers, customers, or your own children. For example, a manager with a bad attitude will have employees with bad attitudes, and that is important to keep in mind as most of us will be graduating and moving into our careers soon, and it would just be more ideal to be in a workplace where other employees and managers have good, positive attitudes. To summarize, I would like to end with a quote from Winston Churchill, who says, "Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference." Thank you for your time.